Ladies, gentlemen, my name is Peter Karaneni, as been introduced. I'm a CTO of SRC. I have been graduated in 1986 already. I'm a naval architect to my occupation and education. And I have been working all the time since that in the marine industry, with a small exemption of 8 months when Helsinki shipyard went bankruptcy. So, SRC. SRC is a company who loves challenges. And in the marine industry we have a number of challenges coming up. We have the fuel issues, we have the green transition, and I do believe that we will have a lot of lovers in the business. SRC is a company which is based in Jyri, and we have more than 20 years of experience in different businesses related to the managing of marine and offshore projects. We are an independent geographically, which means that it doesn't matter wherever we are in the world, where the customers are in the world. The industry is worldwide, so we will be a part of the worldwide industry. And this has been a success so far. We have a vision. The vision is to be the enabler for the marine industry, to help them with the green transition. We will jump into the environmental targets. We will take our solutions and bring it forward for the marine industry. Our playground, where do we want to work? The whole marine segment, I mean, merchant, naval, passenger, and offshore segments are our playground. We will not work too much in the shore business. We are specialized in marine business. Too fast, sorry about that. Key facts. Key facts established 2001, so we don't have the history as we have heard from the earlier presenters. We are a young company, we are a dynamic company, we are pushing forwards with our targets. We have had 5,000 plus projects. This is old information already, it's 2 years old information, so we have much more projects in our portfolio today. 70 employees is pretty much the real figure. Those are the full-time employment which we have, but not our project employment. We have projects with 800 plus people. To be honest, at the moment we have 300 persons now on our payroll list which are taking care of our projects globally. We have different offices in 6 locations worldwide. We have Italy taking care of the Mediterranean area. We have US in Miami. We have a sales office and technical office taking care of the cruise industry in Miami. We as well have a sales office in Norway, taking care of the offshore industry, and of course in Estonia with the headquarters, which do manage and control the whole function. SRC is a service provider, and we provide services with knowledge based. We go in, as we have heard earlier, this is the key to success. If we don't do that, we go in, the customer will very shortly and not come back to the company or service provider. So how we secure our knowledge? Yes, we also have an in-house design unit taking care of our design, both for project-related as well as for commercial use. We have one of the design offices are in Poland, and we have as well the main design is located in Estonia at our premises in Jüri. As I mentioned, we do it in any port. We carry out the work on voyage. We don't have a fixed point where we carry out the work. We do it everywhere on the customer recommendation and demands. We have the first tier. Okay, tier is an interesting name, or let's say way to tell that this is the first step or our priority one. But as we know, we have tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3, that is from MARPOL Annex 6. So yes, this is a little bit hinting to that as well. This is the first step. Our services. We have design and engineering. We have complex technical refits, which we carry out after we have done the design and engineering. Interior refits, well known in the global market, as SRC can do interior refits as well. Today we are doing for a broad number of customers interior refits. Not only on cruise and ferry market, but also on offshore industry. We have electrical refits, which is our new part. It is which has been established 3 years ago. So we have capabilities to carry out difficult and challenging electrical refits today. Okay, this is the roadmap of our company, Estonia, SRC, where we started. I mean, 22 years ago, SRC was a small company with big ambitions, started with the local market, never been afraid to take the challenge, always looked forward and wanted to grow. And after a certain time, after we had been even shipbuilders and learned our lessons, so we decided to really to continue with the services and repair and conversion, where our name also come from. SRC is ship repair and conversions. And the hunger didn't stop, so we went after the big portion, big customers. That is ongoing. We are doing it today. We have teams, as we have seen, sales offices around the world, and this hunger will never stop. We will continue and continue and continue until we reach our goals. By saying this, we will not forget our own backyard either, so local deals are also much important for us, and we will continue to put our efforts to those as well. Phase 3, so this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So phase 3 is the future. And what is the future? The future is of a great part of innovations. We do have innovations team today, which is sitting and taking care of our innovations, bringing them forward, and thinking or made decision if this is something we can continue in the project delivery, if we can do this. So everything is depending on the innovation. The future is there. We will see later what kind of innovation we have made and what we can do. Here are some of our cooperation partners, customers, of course, mainly. As we can see, they are pretty much similar as our colleagues here presented. So this is, yes, the global market is small, big, but the customers are the same everywhere. They are so giant. If we go on Carnival cruise lines, in fact, Carnival cruise line is 50% of the whole market, cruise market. If we go on Maersk, to be honest, I don't know if Maersk is anymore the biggest container shipping company in the world, or is it MSC, but there are two giants. Both of them are on our customer list. What is good to show is the investments, how the company do investments. And this is also a measure for how we look at the future. So we have 2022, we have 8% investment of our turnover, which is a huge amount. It's really a big amount. And it cannot, of course, continue as forever, but we have done big investments in 2022. And our business, how does it work? As we can see, we have 2 years of flat period there. All of us knows why it is a flat. It was COVID which really stressed out our company and our customers maybe, and via that also our SRC. No? But despite that, our target to this year is to reach 30 million, which is good, and 30 million plus, to be honest. And that is in the same line as it was before the COVID period. And the details we can see here. We have 2018, the kickoff of our in-house engineering. 2017 is the new business strategy deployed. We have 2021, the in-house electrical kickoff, and 2022 we have the partnership in Norway with Ultraship Terminal Skibavik. Okay, that is offshore business related. To mention few of those, the remaining can be read. That is an offshore layup or terminal where they bring the offshore platforms for repair and conversions. So we have a contract with them, and we can do. We are the priority number one when it is done the service on the offshore platforms. Green shift. I touched the subject, the green shift, earlier. And this sounds maybe peculiar, but 90% of SRC turnover business is today related to the green shift. That means that 9 of 10 projects are somehow related to the green shift. Even the interior projects are related to the green shift. We need to provide some heat to energy to the interior. How do we do it? Yes, we put in a heat pump, for example. That is one way of doing it, and this is, as I see, a part of the green shift. And as it has been stated several times, that this is the real runner in the industry, and we are very well positioned in this race. We have the knowledge, we have the innovative people, and we also have customers who are interested in this and who trust us in this green shift. We can go to the success stories here, also related to the green shift. We have a frame agreement with Maersk Services, who had a program to install the water ballast system for all of their special vessels, and we were chosen to do that. And this is still continuing. It is a couple of years already ongoing project. So here we can see this is alongside in our facilities in Rotterdam, where the ship can be moored and stay there. And when it's ready, it doesn't need to be dry docked. Stay there, and then when the ship is ready, it will go back to services. This is one way of doing it. It's not during the voyage, but it can be done like this as well. Same place, and here we have All Seas. It's the biggest pipe layer in the world. We made several projects on it. We made the water ballast system, we made the interior refits, and other services on board. This is also in the same place where our Rotterdam offices is located. And now if we look in the right corner down in the picture, there is a small building or an extension to the big hall. That is our offices. It looks very small, but it is quite big, to be honest. It is 2 floors, and we have a lot of space there, and people who can then work there, and who are working there at least. Another story related to SRC achievements. NCL ordered from us the installation of a Wärtsilä scrubbers, and that was done during the COVID season or COVID time in France, and that was also performed by success. The GRE pipes were installed, our project management monitored and advised how to do it together with Wärtsilä people. And the commissioning was done 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, if I recall right. Another view of it, where we can see, I think, here is the scrubbers already in place without the funnel. The funnel was lifted later on top of it. The construction was made in Italy. Interior projects. This is, I think it's quite familiar, but it is a nice interior project done for local customer. And we look also forward to continue with that business. Environmental offshore. This is a jack-up rig boat floating. Fred Olsen wind carrier. Demob was made on this one, and demobilization means that for each and every project they have to demob and mobilize the equipment on board, and that is what we do also. And this is the end of the show. exactly on the time, a little bit catch up. So yes, we love challenges, and thank you.